Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to finish our look at Johnny B Goode by taking a look at that main guitar solo. So we're in for it here. There's a lot of tricky stuff in this one. So we're going to start here. We're still in standard tuning. Start up here, slide into the 7th fret. We're going to play this first phrase. So it's sliding into the 7th fret on the G, to the 6th on the B, to the 8 on the G. And then the 2 6s on the B and the high E string. Do those 5 times. Then you pick 8 on the G, hammer 6 to 7 on the G, then 8 on the D. You notice that, probably recognize that from the intro. So we have this. Then do that phrase again. All right, now he starts doing it in double stops. So he's playing those 2 6s on the high E string and the B string, then the 8 on the B and the G together, then the 6 on the B and the G, and when you play that, hammer on the 7 on the G string, over to that 8 on the D. So as he goes, he starts playing a lot of stuff in double stops. So we have all right, next phrase. So here we're just gonna play those 2 double stops of the 6 on the B and the high E to the 8 on the G string 4 times. All right, then we're going to start this next one. All right, so we're getting somewhere here. We're going to do a whole step bend at the 8th fret on the G, then 6 on the high E, then 9 on the B, then the 8 on the high E string, and then we're going to do 9, 8 on the B, and then those 2 6s together. And then you're going to play that same little ending that we did earlier. So we had this. All right, so actually don't play that 8th fret. We're going to have this. When you hammer on that 7, stop there, and now you're going to do a rake. You're going to grab the 7 and those 2 6s together and rake across the strings. Then play 8, 6 on the B, and then 7 on the G. Then back to those 6s a few times, then that 8, 6, 7 again. Just a couple times now on those 6s. And then those 8, 6, 7. I'll play that all together. Okay, so just these things are there are a lot of double stops, a lot of stuff. You can pick them all downstrokes. It could probably just takes a little bit more speed in the right hand, but it probably make things a little bit more accurate for you. So then we end this with we go back to the 2 6s here and end with that same lick, 8 on the G, hammer 6 to 7, 8 on the D. All right, now we grab these 2 double stops to the 8th fret again. Let me play the phrase. Okay, that's basically the end of the first half of the solo. So that's 2 double stops there at the 8th on the G and the B together. Just kind of pull them towards the floor and release the bend. And then the 2 6s on the B and the G to the 8 on the D. And then go through those, just play those 8, 6 to the 8 on the D again. So we have this. And you're going to end it by doing a quick, you're going to grab the 2 6s again on the B and the G and hammer that 7 on the G real quick. All right, so the second half of the solo starts with this phrase. All right, so we got some of the same thing. We're just starting on the sixes now. That's it. Kind of double stops. Then again. Now you're going to do them all just with hitting the sixes once. So it gets through the notes faster. And then back to those bends on that double stop, those two eighths. Release the bend and play the 8th fret on the D string. All right, now we start these kind of staccato double stop bends, which is all right, so what's going on there? We're doing those two bends, that double stop, those two eighths. You pull it up and then kill it, so you can now hit with an upstroke the two sixes on the B and the G, B and the high E, sorry. So just listen to that recording. And just kind of get that. All right, and now we're going to play this next phrase. So that's going to just 3 times on the 6th fret on the high E string. Then bend 8th fret, 1 whole step. Then back to the 6th, and then play 8-6 again without the bend. Now you're going to play double stops again. Reach up and grab the double stop at the 9 across the B and the G. Then down to the 8, and then 6. All right, now we have this. All right, so we're back to these bends like we did earlier in kind of one of the fills. We're doing the unison bend, the 8th fret on the G, and you're holding the 6th fret on the B and the 6th fret on the high E together. You play those together twice, and then on the third one, you're gonna bend those two, the two eighths again. So we have this, and then those two eighths to the two sixes, and then play 8-6 again on the G. So we this. All right, and we'll get in the solo, just on those two sixes, kind of a funky rhythm, and then the 8 on the 6, 8 on the G string. I'm sorry, and then hammer 6 to 7 to end the solo. All right, so let me play through the solo real slow for you guys so you can follow along and see if you can keep up. Here we go. All right, hope you guys have fun with it. I'll see you again soon for guitarlessons365.com. Bye-bye.